What are the most realistic ways to make money in 2024? What's the best way to make money in this current market? What are also the most realistic ways to do this, of course, other than a regular job? Drop your knowledge in the comments below. The simple way is to get a job. Unfortunately, you aren't going to get rich trading time for money. Selling a product or service that people want is a faster way to wealth, but takes more effort than just getting a job. Also, the average millionaire has 7 revenue streams. So it really depends on what your goals and work ethic looks like. Maybe create a financial goal and then reverse engineer the steps it would take to achieve the goal and the time frame required. Once you have that plan laid out, you just take steps to achieve it. Maybe that means you start a few business ideas while you work your current job and then scale that side hustle when it starts working well. Maybe it means further education so you can switch your career field. It really depends on what you are looking to do, and without any additional knowledge about you, this is best answer I can give you. With declining birth rates and an aging population, I would say there's a market for doing something involving old boomers. Driving them around, doing yard maintenance, helping them with IT. Any services that help them stay in their homes and not move to retirement homes, as this seems to be their preference. By working during college to pay my way instead of taking out loans. Then going into a trade rather than accepting jobs that only paid $20,000 or $30,000. Couple that with budgeting to not waste money and living a minimalist lifestyle while having the all-encompassing goal of remaining debt-free allows me to route a large portion of my income into my investment accounts. It's not difficult, provided you're willing to make sacrifices and work hard now in order to set yourself up for financial independence later. It comes down to the choices you make. Start a niche newsletter. It can be anything from interviewing people to curating information. The niche part is important, so it makes people really want to subscribe. Example, not AI newsletter for marketers, but AI newsletter for social media managers marketers. Pick a topic that interests you. You can monetize it from the beginning with relevant affiliates and a paid info product. From 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize it with ads. With Substack, you can start writing a newsletter in no time. It's free and has a great recommendation network. I'm doing this for no-code-exits.com. Revenue is between $1,000 and $6,000 per month. At 24, I made $44K/year, then I left that to take an $18 per hour internship in a new field, which turned into a $70,000 per year job a few months before my 25th birthday. I switched jobs again at 29 and started making $115,000 per year. Now I'm 33 and make about $300,000 per year. I had no significant savings until I was about 29 and started making 6 figures. I think things have changed a lot on the 10 years since I was 24, because I could pay rent comfortably on $44K/year back then, which probably isn't true anymore. The only way I've made more money is to change jobs and negotiate well for my salary. Start with selling your skills. Most people look hard for a product idea, but the chances you'll hit something meaningful on your first go is close to zero. Whereas if you use the skills you've developed right now to find clients and make money, you'll get some cash right off the bat and learn the skills to launch products. Here's my hot take. 35 years old, $250K a year with equity in my startup. Make sure you are in an industry that pays well and in a job function that is high paying. Tech isn't the only field that has high incomes. Be willing to increase responsibilities over time. So many people are comfortable and stay where they are, or move laterally forever. If your goal is to increase your income, every 2.5 to 3 years you should be getting promoted/taking on more responsibility. Sometimes you will need to move laterally for more well-rounded experience. But in 10 years you should go from someone who is JR to someone who is senior in their industry. You do this by consistently growing your responsibility/territory size. Switching companies is generally where the huge swings in compensation come from, and the big improvement in titles. However, I personally think you have to find balance with this strategy. For a strong resume, this must be balanced with some longer-term stints with one company where you get promoted. So yes, absolutely switch companies, but also stay at companies long enough to get promoted internally too. As a hiring manager, I look for this on resumes. Interviewing is a skill. Resumes and networking are critical to your success in finding and getting high-paying jobs. Pay someone to design your resume. Interview frequently, work on your elevator pitch, your personal brand. Learn to nail all types of interviews, which really means learn how to sell yourself. As your experience grows and you learn what you like/don't like, get very specific on what you are looking for out of your career, then get laser focused on making it happen. Do not settle. Be ambitious. Last, invest all your hard-earned monies into VTSAX and chill. Buying and selling items can also be a lucrative side hustle. Look for deals at garage sales, thrift stores, or online, and resell them at a profit on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or Etsy, especially if you can refurbish or upcycle items. Invest in yourself and learn HTML or JavaScript, then you will not need a side hustle. And even then you can freelance websites if you want extra money. Learn a skill, you will thank yourself forever. I resell iPhones and it's honestly the easiest thing ever. Slowly been perfecting my strategy and hit $4,000 in profits last month. Financial services. I've been part-time and full-time in financial services and make an extra 1-5K a month depending on how much time I put in. Probably arbitrage sports betting. 0% risk. Can easily make $200 a night with 20K bankroll. Won't make you money forever, but you could make 20K before you're limited by the sports books. I have a buddy who made about $50,000 in a month and a half doing snow removal. He had some flexibility with his normal gig, beekeeper, so he plowed snow when some freak storms hit our area. AI classes. Sell seats at $125 per seat. Guide them into accessing ChatGPT. Have them type "How do I use ChatGPT?" Profit. I made up steps 2 and 3, but they're what I imagined when I saw number 1, which is very real. I'm currently doing faceless YouTube shorts. Takes me 20 minutes a day, and I'm making $1,800 to $2,500 per month now. Or you can just sell classes about how to make money selling side hustles. In some states you can get paid through Medicaid to care for elderly, and it's simple stuff like doing laundry, washing dishes, help them up and down, maybe cook some food. Like if you're a parent or have ever cared for a child, it's like the same thing, but they're older and entitled. I'm making extra $1,000 monthly with this. Thanks for watching and being on the road to Reddit Millionaire with us. So, do you have other so-called realistic ways of making extra money on the side? Let us know. Until next one.